I've seen flavours go through many different sort of phases. I just think we tend to get overzealous when it comes to flavours, and I think what we have to do is strip things back. Once again, I look at Italian cuisine, which is or Mediterranean cuisine, a very classic cuisine. You know, it's just 2 or 3 basic ingredients, and I think we tend to put too many ingredients in too many things. And I think if we get a really good classic flavour profile, like a great pesto or a great garlic flavour, and that really does most of the work. One of the great quotes about Italian food is, we don't use as much garlic as you think we do, right? We don't use that much garlic. So if you think we're using bucket loads of garlic, we're not. And even the Greek and the Lebanese and the Turkish cuisine, they're using garlic as a highlighter. So these flavours are designed to accentuate, if you like, just a highlight. And you know, you use basil, which is a fantastic flavour, but once you put other things on top of basil, then the basil starts to become basil. So it's a bit different, because Asian food is very different because it uses a combination of very complex spices, as Indian does. So you've got to know where you're going. I'm not a big fan of fusion food. I don't think fusion food will ever take off the way that people thought it would. You know, Japanese is a fantastic culture, but leave it as Japanese, and Italian's got a fantastic culture as well. But if you try and fuse Japanese with Italian, then you'll end up going pretty much wrong. But they've all got their own version of what they're trying to do. Like the Italians do a raw fish in a way with just lemon juice, and that's from Puglia in Italy, whereas obviously the Japanese do their sashimi, which is a beautiful product as well. But it's got its own rules and regulations, and those have been developed over thousands of years, so don't play with it. You know, it's like coffee, don't play with it, you know. But of course, in Australia, we like to play with things and we like to experiment, and that's what we do, and that's the fun part of being in Australia. We break all the rules, and sometimes those broken rules actually end up as food trends around the world, like they do with coffee, because exporting our coffee culture to the world has become really prevalent now. So it's one of those things that flavours is one of those things dear to my heart, because we don't tend to have overly complicated flavours. We're quite simple, and we'll give you a base ingredient, then you can add to it. For example, if I give you olive paste, you could turn it into tapenade. If you want to add anchovies and sun-dried tomatoes, go for it. But an olive paste is a beautiful product because it's just olive paste, and that's it. So that's flavours.